Hey guys, Runner here. Welcome back to my Tyro YouTube channel. And today, as you've seen from my last GTA video, which was unexpected as well, I'm finally managed to get in some Broughy1322 and Stream Crew races. And then this was the big one that happened straight after the last race. It's Gfred. The race, which I'll get into explaining it into a moment, but this race, it's a race where it looks so simple, and in some ways it is, but it's so difficult to actually do if it's your first time, like it is for me. Also, when Brough loads this, you probably will cut a little bit out, but when, you know, before the race, when you're standing in the loading circle, after you've selected your vehicle, which for this race was the bikes, because you're not actually going to use the bike for any more of this race, as you go for the first person swing, where if you had the scuba suit, you'd be going a lot quicker than I did, but I don't have a scuba suit because I've been trying it once again for nearly 2 years to get into one of these races, so I actually got in and I was like, oh yeah, I don't have a scuba suit, but you know, I like my current emo outfit anyway, so I was going to keep that on. Anyway, as I was saying, Gfred. The race which looks so simple, but it's so difficult to do on your first time. This race, originally, Brough just stuck, what was it, 4 or 5 checkpoints at random locations on the map, and typed random letters for the name, which ended up being Gfred. And then this race has become the Sunday Stream weekly event. And before the race actually starts, when he's standing on the loading screen circle, my character on Brough's screen as well was actually next to him, and he said, "Oh, look at this new face! It's so apparently my character looks menacing." So let's try and put in a good debut performance here on Gfred. And much like the last race just gone, the other stream race with the Fagaloads and the Rat Rods, my aims coming into this race were, one, to not finish last, and because it's Gfred, I doubt I'm going to finish my first time. But if I can make it up Chiliad and get somewhere towards the observatory checkpoint, that is what I'd be happy with. Because, say we actually have something to talk about on the run, because I'm not going to skip that out because I'm not going to commit the sin. First checkpoint is actually on the quarry, so from the quarry we go to the airport car park on the roof, and then from there to the top of Mount Chiliad, and from Chiliad we go to the observatory, and from there we go back to Broughy Island, you know, the one where you rescue that guy in the Pacific Standard heist? The guy in the pink shirt lives in the hut? Yeah, well, that's where we finished the race. And the rules of Gfred are pretty simple. You start on the bike, you cycle to the end of the island, get off and hopefully it doesn't fall in the water. And then you run from the lighthouse where we're coming from now, where we're coming up to. You run from here to the highway, and from there you steal a car from the AI or maybe from another player, if you can get one, but it's more likely just to go for another car that you can get. And then that's it, it's basically a cannonball run with a triathlon which you do first. Also, you can't kill anyone or anything like that, and there's no planes, helicopters or bikes. It has to be a vehicle with 4 wheels that you can get off the streets. Of course, some cars are going to be better than others. You've got the likes of you got the bog standard cars like the ACs, the other just regular sedans. You get the better cars, like you get some sports cars, maybe even rarely some supercars like the Infernus and that, but usually the 9F is the fastest car in normal conditions you can get for one of these races. And because once again it's a 1322 crew race, weather is set to current and so is the time of day. Now this is where the fun starts. So now I'm near the back anyway, I'm going to go over the other side of the road and just, oh, there's nothing here. There is literally nothing. How is there nothing? What? I mean, the only cars that are coming down are the ones that people have already stolen. So, yeah, going the wrong way, no surprise, but I gotta get a car first, and I'm just gonna keep everything inside. And also, if you run someone over and kill them, you have to wait for them to come back to where you are. Or you can drive back to where they are, I guess, and then go from there. I don't really know how that works. Maybe you can, I'm not too sure on that. I'm gonna get hit by the Jeep, but thank you. Thank you for giving me the true Gfred experience. Give me the G. No. Okay. Well, I'll go for something else. Oh, here actually are this one. You know what? This one almost ran me over as well. So I'll take this car now instead. You know what? I got the better car as well. I've got the baller. I'm a ballin'. See, isn't that a song by Logic? Ballin'. Yes, good song actually. That is. Also, you can stop and switch cars. So there was a Rapid GT, but. In my friend, I just want to get going. My aim for this race is just to put in the best performance that I can, really. So I just want to go for it with get a car and just get on with it this time. So that was my thought process going into this race. So I'm aware that this racing is probably not going to go all too well for me, so you know, I just want to get on with it, you know. But now you know there are a lot of sport cars actually spawning, and there's a chance later on to switch into something like a Voltic or a Rapid GT or whatever else we end up finding along the way. Currently I'm in 22nd place. You know what? I'm okay with that. I've made it up 5 places so far, so if you know up the front, which all the people with the scuba suits would be, you know, this is where we turn out into the quarry. I hope we can get a good landing. There's a few cars slipping in the way, and I'm gonna end up bouncing my way in to the quarry. I'm gonna try and get through a little bit. Oh no, that hasn't worked. See, this is what it is. The race. It looks so simple. But then you think about it, you're like, wait, do I go up here or do I go down there? I was trying to go down this way just to just to avoid everyone for this first time. And we can go up the hill this way, and then we can dive into the quarry where the checkpoint is. And we're going to end up bouncing out the other side, but well, that's one way to exit the quarry. You know, the ball is actually a pretty good car, because this thing can get up Chiliad, the hot lap route, which I'll explain a bit later on. I'm guessing most of you know the rules of Gfred and where you go, if you are somehow watching this video anyway, of my... You know what? My first performance, I've not died yet. I've done a lot better than I thought I would so far. I can get back in there, I have to avoid the barrier, and then we can go for the sweaty line here, which the car in front of us is doing, which is actually... The car in front of me has the car that I would have had if I got that silver one, so they've got, I think, the hard top one. And we're going to make our way up this one. I'm going to get either side there of the Regina, but the baller is quicker than the... Is that the Mesa? Or was that only the army one called the Mesa? And I don't really know, but either way, I'm going to go around the outside line of it, I'm going to make the move stick. Yes, we are, because we got more speed than that. And now then, from here, we go to the airport. There's also 2 ways you can peel off to get a chance, maybe of getting a better car. You can either peel off to the right there and go to the road past where Marta lives on that farmhouse. But then we come back down that road later on anyway to go to Chiliad for the hot lap route. Also, you can go now to the casino car park, because good cars can spawn at their top, but the baller, it's a good car for Chiliad. So I'm going to stick with this. Sure, it's not going to be the quickest thing in a straight line. I'm going to be losing a lot of time through here, but Chiliad is the make or break point. And then from there, everything else is uphill anyway, so this car is going to be a pretty good one to stick with, I think. You saw that from the Comet just breezing past us though. It is a lot quicker right now to have a car like a Comet or the Rapid GT. Definitely not a Regina, and it could be a lot worse after all. I'm only 23rd of 29, so if I want any chance of finishing this race, then it is going to be 15th place. That's we're going to start the can that time. So in this race, you do get a lot of field spread. You can get first and second, maybe even third, like split by nothing. But then again, it's all the people that get a clean run that end up being there, and everyone else usually has some kind of issues, whether it be big issues or just a little one, like a little crash or something, and all the way ranging all the way to an explosion. Now, you're coming through the safe part, this is where you got to avoid then all the traffic, all the little cuts are what my PS4 just loves to do. Just love to cut out like little 5-second segments for I don't even know why actually. Actually, it's been for player-wise, it's actually been a fairly quiet couple of minutes of driving all the way down here. This place though is very spread out as well. Now then, we're coming into here, but this is where things can get a little bit congested. Then you go for a dive here on the inside line, but there's a car coming the other way. Oh, that didn't. Well, I've now mounted a Jeep, and yeah, that's the problem. I was trying to go through there, because I mean, I could have gone around them, but with the line that I had, I didn't fancy my chances of that. And there just happened to be a car coming the other way out of there's that moment, because of course there was. Now then, this is where the first real death point actually ends up being. You're coming up now to of course there's a safe route where you can drive up the car park like the ramps through the levels, or you can go the other ramp, which is this one right here, and then kind of land it. Is that enough speed? Is that enough speed? Is that enough speed? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, perfect, just enough speed. And we get the checkpoint now. We can do the nice handbrake turn as well, that Phoenix got the inside line. I'm going to go around there, I'm going to go for a dive. We're not going to quite get to the safe route up there, which, well, you need a fast car to do that. Those cars coming through, and oh, I can avoid them. And why am I upside down now? Why did that thing ramp me over? Surely the ball has got to be heavier than that. We've got to do a 3-point, the Gfred classic 3-point turn, of course, and make our way now back out of the airport. If you guys think there's a bit of a crash between that one, but we make it past. We make it past them. That's what matters. Back at the airport, and throughout all of that, I've gained positions. I am up 5 places from the quarry. you know what? Throughout all of that, I've actually done good. I've gained places. No, we're going up now. Actually, oh, there's a comet. I don't want that. I mean, I thought about it at the time of when I was doing this now in postcom. I genuinely thought about taking the comet, but I remember before the guy who came past me on the comet on the way to this checkpoint, he peeled off to go and change his car. And I'm guessing he knows how to Gfred better than me, so I'm going to take his indirect advice and not go for a comet, because the comet also, I don't think would make it up Chile, being really wheel drive, not having the best traction anyway. And also it sounds like a washing machine. I mean, I do like the comet, but not in this situation. Now, as you're going through there, what are you doing? AI! Oh, I thought I was going to get through all the AI shenanigans, but no, that one decided, you know what, I'm going to turn left at this immediate point as well. I mean, yeah, I could have left more space to that car, but he was going in a straight line. It was going in a straight line as well. Now then, we're down now in, well, still in P18, but you look at me now, you've got a few cars there behind. I'm just going to go for a dive over early, because those cars, they're in quicker cars than me, and I don't really want to have to be dealing with them. No, but to be there, because I couldn't see the car through the tree. Now going for a dive back inside line, going to take it very risky there to get back over to the inside. And we've got a fella in there, we just have to avoid as well, a few of the cars there, Regina and that. Now we're going through the grass shortcut right through here. That car's going back on, and it's going to give them a lot of space, because I don't really know where they're going. Now this is the other route where you can come and potentially get a better car than what you already have. I mean, if you're in something like just like a regular Jeep or a regular like sedan, now this is where it is worth changing your car, but the Baller is a good car. I'm going to stick with the Baller unless I get like, you know, a 9F or something, which is the best car you can get, or an Infernus as well. Either of those, then yeah, that's the only time it's going to be worth switching your car. You don't really want a muscle car. The Banshee, I don't know. I really was tempted by the Banshees. And again, I don't think the straight line of it is all that much better either. So that's where all the good cars would have been. Because as you get to this point, there's not going to be any good cars left. So now, this is the point where you stick with what you've got, and also this is where we've also committed to the hot lap route. There is what's known as the safe route, which I actually think is a bit more dangerous actually. Is where you go back down the way we came, or down the highway, and there's an AI there, of course there is. But yeah, of course, yeah, this is also, yeah, the usual Gfred problem. The AI just like, I'm going to pull out right at the immediate time you get there. We're going up to the next shortcut route, which I'm not going to be attempting, because you know what, I made it this far, and let's try and keep going. So you would pull off before and jump the river. I'm going to try and go for the train track route, and no, I'm just going to hit it and fall over. Now, can I actually get a run up at this? No, come on, Baller, no. Okay, I've got to go for the other route round. Oh, there's a rock which I couldn't see because of the tree. Ah, this is where the noobiness is real right now. Don't roll into the river though. That would be, I don't know, you can't still despawn if they go into the water? I don't know. They might do actually. Or is that only personal vehicles? I'm not sure. I think that might be the car that if it's the car that you start with. I don't know though. Anyway. Oh, the train's here now. This is one. Oh, there's a rock which I didn't even see. I was too busy looking at the train, both now and actually when I was doing the race as well. And now this is the problem, because you run down the train tracks here to go around the hot lap room, go to the other side of Chiliad. You're taking in effect the other path up, like indirectly. So you drive up the side of the mountain first and then take a little bit of the mountain path. But I need to play this train. This train is so slow, but I'm not going to get to the bridge in time, am I? I'm not going to get there. The bridge is coming up, the bridge is coming up, and oh no, and I can't get around there either. I can't get around there, so I've got to wait for it to go now. Oh, that's so annoying. I mean, if it wasn't for me just, just like rolling around, literally, I could have done that in time. I could have got past this train. But now we've got to follow the safety train. I mean, it's a bit of a, it's a pace nullifier for me. And we're still just following the train now. We're going for a dive on the inside line. We need to try and pass it now before we get to the next tunnel. We need to get past it. You can just see how much quicker we are down the train. The train's costing us so much time as well. Look on this bridge, and no, you've not done it again. If I had a quicker car, maybe, just maybe, I could have made it. This is why you want to get where you need to get as quickly as possible. Because then, this thing is just costing me so much time. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to win, but there's possibly a chance. I'm only 5 places off, 5 places behind the car that, that it's going to finish race. Wait, it's starting to rain. You know what, it's a good job I stuck with the Baller then. and we get past the Comet and where the Comet was, they're going to be happy. It's a good job for them that they've already made it up. I think that might be the race leader actually. I'm not seeing anyone else coming back the other way yet. So the leader looks to be in a Comet, and there's a Rapid GT there with him as well. So the thing, if you get a good car early, you do get such an advantage, which I could have had, but once again I just wanted to, just get through the race. I'm not really sure what cars are good in that. I mean, the Rapid GT I know is a good car to get in a Gfred, and with my driving like this, it's not going to make too much difference anyway. And if I didn't get stuck flopping around, I probably could have got here and up Chiliad, or at least near the top, before it started raining, because now, because there's going to be reduced traction in the wet, you know what, that is the even better reason to have the baller. I mean, it's heavy, but it's got a good four-wheel drive. And I think in the snow, when we get snow threads at Christmas and that, this thing could do the hot lap route as well. And I have to admit, I don't really know the line up here. I'm going for what I think is near enough the line. So we're making our way now. We're near the top. You know what? As first times go, this actually isn't all that bad. We keep going over that's the speed. That's speed from the Sultan. And I have to bail out. I have to bail out. Can I make it up here in time? No, I can't get so close. So close. No. Okay. Oh no. No. Oh no, the rolling. Don't roll. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is where things go wrong. No. Stop. Baller. No. Baller. No. Stop. Oh no. This is one way to get down. This is not the way that I want to get down. Let's go all the way back up again. No, but then oh, how did I not blow up then? How did I not blow up then? I'm getting all the way back down the money. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to go down. No. Oh no. It was going so well. Well, that's the thing, Gfred bites. Gfred, especially on Chiliad, the mountain claims me at the first time. And because you died and didn't get to the Chiliad checkpoint, this is where you, yeah. All the way back here again. But you know what you do? You keep the Gfred spirit. You don't give up. Even in the last place now, there's definitely no chance of me making it to the end. You carry on. You go to the end. You get DNF'd. So anyway, on this next time, I found a Sultan. You know what? I could have done with the Sultan last time. And now the aim is to not finish in last place. I mean, the aim before was to maybe finish the race, get to the observatory. Which I think, if I got up Chiliad then, I definitely would have made it towards the observatory. As there's now been a change for the leader. We've got a Moist Kitty. Oh. Anyway. Moist Kitty's leading the race. And we're in 29th to 29, and oh, that was close, being first and second. Moist Kitty just beating out Smash Crash. But if because there's still there coming race, I think this is the people that I would have been racing against, maybe, if I'd have got up Chiliad the first time. But now, since there's no chance of me finishing the race, I might as well try this line here. I think I've missed it a little bit there, but somewhere around here's a line to take us right down. Oh, it blew up again. Yeah, this the Gfred experience, I'm alright. You know what? I was expecting this, honestly. Honestly, I'm impressed with myself that I managed to get near enough up Chiliad the first time. Like, we're basically near incident free. But on the third time, I get an even better car, and now it stopped raining. The Rapid GT, which is the car I could have had from the start, and you can just see how much quicker in a straight line it is as well. And once again, there's still no chance of me finishing the race. I mean, I'm in last place now, 27, but I'm still in the race. I've not disconnected. I've waited nearly 2 years to get in a Gfred. I'm happy where if I just get to the... If I'm going to DNF, I'm just happy to get to the end of the race. I've got 13th place now finishing. That's 14th. There's the DNF time, because there's 14th place for me. Because let's try it again. Go through the fence. Oh, that's a bad line. That's a bad line. You know, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. What? Wait, how? How does that happen? Oh, this place is claiming me again. How does that happen? How does that bounce make me do that? I mean, at this point as well, Brough had already finished. The camera, it focuses on last place. Me failing was on the stream, and it's probably going to be on the YouTube video as well. You know what? I'm famous. My menacing character is famous on Broughy's channel. There's the DNF today. You know what? I'm okay with that. I got into a Gfred. It went. I went. Honestly, for the first with the ball, it went genuinely better than expected. I have to say, I'm happy with that performance. Gfred is so much harder than it looks. And you know what? I got halfway. You know what? I'm just going to have to do better next time. And I'm hoping that there is definitely going to be a next time. So if you enjoyed my first Gfred attempt, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. If you give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram, that'd be much appreciated. You'll be linked in the description down below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.